there, morbid maniacs. It's time for another spooky video. And for tonight's spooky video, I'm going to be talking all about the legend of the Rake. The Rake is a humanoid creature which originally appeared in a creepypasta. The creature is said to attack humans for unknown reasons, as well as causes its victims great psychological trauma. It is very hostile and aggressive towards its prey and victims, often stalking them for years, learning about them and threatening them with information regarding their friends and family, before attacking them with its unbelievable speed and sharp claws. The Rake has a hunger for meat and blood, much like a vampire. It's very territorial. It usually only attacks when provoked, but it has attacked out of malice many times. The Rake is said to be a pale, bald, skinny, humanoid-looking figure with long limbs. It's described as resembling a naked man or a large, hairless dog. Its claws are very sharp, and it has white eyes which glow in the darkness. In some found footage, the creature has no pupils and has a very sharp jawline. It stands about 6 feet tall, but is usually spotted crouching. It has gray pale skin, 2 larger than human eyes, no nose, and a mouth which is smaller than a human's. However, when the creature is provoked, it has the ability to open as wide as down to its neckline, which will then reveal hundreds of dull but not blunt teeth. The creature does not have any known origin. However, it's mostly spotted in suburban areas such as mountains and woods. There is no known protection against a Rake. It's believed that the creature is protected by its agility, speed, and superhuman strength. The only known thing you can do to protect yourself from a creature like the Rake is to avoid areas where it is most likely to settle. It has been spotted in the United States, Europe, and Asia. The first encounter with the Rake was in a mariner's log written in 1961. Identifying the Rake by name. The next was in a suicide note, which was written by an author who claims to have committed suicide due to repeated encounters with the creature, which tormented him horribly. And a recent encounter with the Rake happened in 2006 when a woman had awoken her husband early in the morning. As she sat up to go to the restroom, she saw what she described as being a pale, naked man or a large, hairless dog sitting at the foot of her bed. She gasped, and the husband curled up immediately after seeing the figure. After a few moments, in one fast motion, this creature scurried off to the husband's side of the bed and stared at him for a few moments. Seconds later, it ran into their child's room and fled away, completely covered in blood. When the couple approached their child's bedroom, they found their daughter's mangled body, and her last words were, "He is the Rake." The husband rushed the daughter to the hospital, but in a panic accidentally drove into the lake, drowning the both of them. Several months after this incident, the woman decided to start doing some research on the Rake. Through the research she did, she discovered that there would be multiple visits by the creature. So she began digitally recording her room each night and listening to the tapes during the day to see if he had revisited her. By the 3rd week, she discovered a visit in the form of a shrill voice that she immediately recognized. She did not know where she had heard it, but regardless, she knew the sound. She stated that she could not listen to it long enough to transcribe it, The woman was later found dead on the floor. Then, in 2017, 3 girls claimed to have spotted the rake inside the woods right next to their neighborhood in Austin, Texas. One of them thought it was the figure of a cloaked man hunched over. The girl's eyes turned pure black directly after, while the last girl thought it was nothing more than a bush. Later, one of the girls found a video that had rake footage on it. She showed it to one of the other girls, and that's when they realized that what they had seen only a short distance from them was in fact the rake. Stories of the rake have been written across centuries, all describing similar encounters with the creature. And I had a experience which, if I'm being completely honest with you guys, which I told you I would never fake anything or lie to you guys about any sort of paranormal experience or supposed paranormal experience that I have had. I don't believe that this was anything paranormal, if I'm being completely honest with you. I think my eyes were playing tricks on me. However, one night I was coming home from a ride and it was kind of late. I'd say it was probably around like 9 or 10 at night. It was me, my dad, and my mom. Like right before you get to our little neighborhood or turn off for our neighborhood, there's this little wooded area. I mean, it's completely wooded on both sides. It gets really dark of the nighttime. It's kind of creepy driving by there at night. Right in that little area, all I seen was glowing eyes looking at me, and it looked like it was crouched, and whenever the car had gotten close enough to it, it had turned its head around, and I was looking out the window and I could see it, and it was looking me dead in the eyes. It looked like a figure which looked similar to the rake, or what the rake is described as looking like. However, like I said, I don't believe that it was paranormal. I believe that my eyes were playing tricks on me that night. It was late, it was dark. I think it might have been like a raccoon or a possum or something like on the side of the road eating something, and my eyes just somehow made it seem like it was like the creature of the rake. However, I don't believe that this is just a creepypasta. I feel like this is one that could very much be based on true events, and that this creature could be real. Whether it's actually called the rake or something else, I don't really know, but I've seen plenty of like found footage of creatures that look very similar to this one. So I don't know, I believe this world's so big and that it's impossible for us as humans to know every specific creature that there is on this earth. Like I believe that there's things that are out there that we haven't yet discovered, and I feel like this could be one of them. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of this creepy creature, the rake. And let me know what your favorite creepypasta is. Maybe I'll make a video on it sometime. I don't even think I've ever made a video talking about the Slender Man urban legend. So maybe that's something I will do if you guys are interested. Slender Man's always been one of my favorite creepypastas. And also be sure to go and subscribe to my second channel where I will be posting all of my vlogs, all of my other random videos. But yeah, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a big ol' thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already and become a morbid maniac. Be sure to hit that bell notification, that way you get notified every single time I upload a new video. And I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. And blah, 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 blah.